Hello everyone, after a long time that I haven't been around, I'm Emre, welcome back to my YouTube channel. What I'm gonna show you how to make today is something actually that I have made before and uploaded a video about it. But then I thought the video was a little too bad, so I deleted the video. I hope this time this is going to be a good video and it's going to be stay on my channel forever. So what I'm gonna cook today is Turkish beans, or in Turkish words, Kuru Fasulye. I hope you are going to like it. If you are ready, if you are curious about it, let's go see how to make it. As you can see, I prepared all the ingredients here, well, almost all the ingredients here. This is the beans that we need. What we need to do actually, one night before, we need to soak them in water overnight. This is going to give us the best results, best soft result, because you know beans are actually things that are not so easy to be cooked and not so easy to be gotten soft easily. This is why we need to put them in water overnight. But if you do not have time for that, what you can do is just to boil them in water for 30 minutes before you cook them. Then you're going to continue with all the other steps that I'm going to show you in a minute. And we've got the other onions. This is what I wanted to say. So let's start. So I'm going to cook the Kuru Fasulye in my cast iron pan. If you do not have a cast iron, it's okay to use anything that you have. Anything is going to give you a good result. But if you do not have time, because this is going to take some time to cook it. So if you do not have such time, then you can just use a pressure cooker, because in the pressure cooker it is going to be ready in like 20 or 25 minutes. Of course, I'm going to start with some, let's say 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. This is the base of Turkish cuisine. Then I'm gonna heat it for 1 minute, then continue with the onions. So it's been 1 minute, so I can continue with the onions. 1 large onion that is finely chopped, as you can see. I mean, it's okay to use hands. And I'm gonna roast the onions for about 4 to 5 minutes until they are transparent. The onions are ready, so I'm going to continue with, let me show, 2 cloves of garlic. You can also chop them, but I am going to smash them with this IKEA garlic smasher, or I don't know whatever it is called. This is one of the best tools that I've ever tried. As you can see, I put the garlic cloves with the skin on inside the smasher, and I just smashed them. Look, it smashed them perfectly. And look, inside there's no any part of garlic, but only the skin. It's perfect. So let's give them a stir. Let the garlic's bad smell to go away. This is the meaning of roasting already. And only 1 teaspoon of tomato paste. This is essential. Even though I am going to use some grated fresh tomatoes, tomato paste is important for the consistency. So let's stir it, because if you do not roast the paste as well, they are going to smell like sour, sort of. They're going to taste sour. Only like 30 seconds. Then what comes is probably the question that I've been asked the most in this channel: pepper paste. I'm so sorry about it. I couldn't imagine that in some countries it is not possible to find pepper paste, but in Korean, in Japanese, in Arabic, and in Turkish markets, as far as I know, you can find it, because all in these cuisines pepper paste is used. It's, well, just like tomato paste. It is sometimes cooked, or sometimes it is just pureed in food processor and then dry it and sun dry it. So this is how you have pepper paste. If you do not have it, if you do not have the chance to go to those markets that I've just mentioned, what you can do is just to get 1 red good bell pepper, and you puree it and you roast it for like 15 or 20 minutes. Then you can add it into your food. But if you do not want to bother doing such things, then what you can do is just use smoked paprika, like 1 tablespoon of. It is going to do sort of a similar job. It's not going to be exactly the same, of course, but it's gonna do the job, as I said. So 2 teaspoons of pepper paste. Now, what comes is like 6 or 7 slices of Turkish pastrami. You can also use like any kind of pastrami. You can use ham, you can use prosciutto, whatever you have, whatever you can find, it's okay. I slice them into small pieces, obviously. Give them a stir. 1 green pepper. Not always, but most of the time Turkish cuisine requires to roast everything separately, to put them into the pot one by one gradually and roast them separately. The pastrami is gonna give it the meat, the protein that really goes good with beans, and also a smoky flavor that we love here in Turkey. The next ingredient is 1 large grated tomato, fresh tomato. You can also use canned tomato, or if you do not have any tomato and if you do not want to deal with it, you can just use 1 large tablespoon of tomato paste and remove the tomato from the ingredients. These ingredients actually, I mean, if you remove the Turkish pastrami, is quite the base of Turkish cuisine. We have some kind of foods that we call watery food, fasulye make in Turkish words, which means that you put extra virgin olive oil, onion, the pastes, tomato, garlic, pepper, and whatever you put after that, it is going to be actually a Turkish recipe, a Turkish food. You can put celery, you can put leek, you can put cauliflower, you can put green beans, anything. You can go on with anything after this step, and it's going to be a Turkish food, a Turkish recipe. I actually add the beans, but I'm so sorry that I had a small camera problem, so I couldn't show it to you, I guess. So I just put the beans. I'm gonna give them a stir, but I'm not going to be too harsh. I'm not going to like try to mix them very well, because the beans are going to break. Now, of course, we are going to continue with the spices. 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1 pinch of cumin. In some parts of Turkey, I know cumin is not used for kuru fasulye, but I like to use it. It's always good with protein. 1 pinch of black pepper and 1 dessert spoon of smoked paprika, or just paprika. I'm going to cover the surface of the beans with hot water, like this. It's enough to cover them. Now I am going to give it a final stir to mix the spice. Oh, sorry, I forgot the sugar. If there's olive oil and tomato, there always should be some sugar. 1 pinch of sugar to enhance the flavors, to make them more noticeable and delicious, of course. But if you do not consume any refined sugar, then you can, of course, remove it from the ingredients. So after the final stir with everything together, I'm gonna close the lid of the pan, and I am going to leave it over the flame for 1 hour. After an hour, I'm going to check it. If it's quite soft, then it's going to be ready. If it's not, it might continue cooking for a little more. It's up to the type of the beans that you are using. It might take more or less time. It's cooking perfectly. We are in the halfway, so we still have a long way to go. But to ease it up, I am going to add 1 dessert spoon of butter inside it right now. You don't have to do that, you can skip this part, but I wanna get the super milky, creamy taste, and also the consistency of butter. Only 1 dessert spoon, like this. As you can see, it is perfectly ready to be served after 1 hour. Done. So this was all, everybody. I hope you liked the recipe. I hope you are going to try it. If you do, please let me know in the what was it, comment section below. And if you'd like to see more of the same, you can subscribe to my channel for free. And if you'd like to get a notification when I post a new video, then you can click on the bell underneath this video. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.